So this is it. This is the year that you're going after the life you want. Truly, time to look out for number one. Before you dive in, I have something I want to share with you that is not only going to help you figure out if this project is right for you, but to help you determine where to start. Good morning, good life. Welcome back to AmyTV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. Finding your passion is a very exciting thing for those people who are lucky enough to encounter it. But it's not actually so easy. It's not like you get this notification on your phone that's like, hey, you did it. You found your passion. Wouldn't that be nice? It's actually much more complicated than that. And sometimes you've even found your passion and you don't even know it. Regardless of where you stand in this situation of finding your passion, let's talk about what it feels like when it's a real one, a real passion of yours, and what you should do first when you're ready to dive in. I'm very excited because this episode of AmyTV is also in partnership with our dear friends at PicMonkey. If not for their fabulous resource helping people bring their ideas to life with affordable design, I know personally I would not have been as effective in going after my passion when I first started. I use their tool on a daily basis. There's always something to do with a picture in my life, and I know that your life is similar, so check it out. Okay, if you're ready to follow your passion, you know for darn sure you're fed up with the status quo. Am I right? You're probably excited about it because you think it's gonna change things up a bit. We've actually talked about what it means to find your passion, how to find your passion in a previous episode of AmyTV before. I will leave a link if you haven't seen it. But from that conversation, we know that finding it means a process of investment and development. This is the journey, right? We take steps. We have experiences. All these things happen because we're just trying to figure out our feelings and our opinions on things, and thus maybe scratch the surface on figuring out what we love and what we could be passionate about. Investment and development. It is a process. And if it's a process that you are willing to go all in on, you have to remember one very big, important detail. It's not going to be easy. Oh yes, Amy, of course, it's not going to be easy. I already know that. I'm still super pumped. You say that now. But we all pretend to know that we can hang before we actually feel what it's like when the going gets tough. We all pretend to know. We say things like, if it were easy, anyone would do it. I'm willing to take on the challenge. But then we hit that crossroad. We hit that obstacle. We feel that failure. And we think to ourselves, oh, this must not be it. Or, oh, I am not cut out for this. This is not for me. It is 100% understandable to question yourself. But knowing that these things are going to happen, knowing, not saying, oh, they could. Nope, they gonna happen. That's an important part of this process that you're signing up for when you follow your passion. And that was a lot of P's. Important part of this process. It is going to happen no matter what. You have to get that ingrained in your mind. It is a part of the journey. We don't call things a journey just because it sounds nice and pretty and tweetable, okay? A journey is a journey. It comes with ups, it comes with downs, and you are signing up for that. But if you prepare for them, my goodness, you will find that when you push through, you will be considered one of the elite. Now, here's what most people do when they question their passion, and what I think you need to avoid completely. They look for outside approval. There's a really great quote on this from Marcus Aurelius, who was one of the Stoics. Here's what he said. A person who doesn't know what the universe is doesn't know where they are. A person who doesn't know their purpose in life doesn't know who they are or what the universe is. A person who doesn't know any one of these things doesn't know why they are here. So what to make of people who seek or avoid the praise of those who have no knowledge of where or who they are. When you are working so hard to discover this universe and your purpose in it, why are you going to people who probably haven't figured it out for themselves to get answers on what you should be doing? Even if they have figured out a few things and they are quite wise in their own lane, they are not you. You are simply putting out the energy into the world that you want back. Oh, I don't know how I'm feeling about this thing anymore. It got a little hard and I'm not really sure. What do you think? Well, sounds like it's probably not a good fit for you anymore. That would be my response if you were coming to me and poo-pooing everything you've been working so hard on. And then you'll feel the need to defend it, and it's this never-ending cycle because you keep putting out what you want back when you should just be having the conversation with yourself. I want you to skip all that. I want you just to experience what this thing is, figure out if it's right for you, and the very first thing that you should do is create something. Most people won't do this. They like to just think things up or try to find it on an Instagram feed or just try to figure out if it's around, if there's approval of it someplace else. If you really want to show to tell what you want to do, the value that you want to bring to the world, make something, bring your vision to life. When I'm feeling unclear about what I want or what I'm trying to accomplish or how I'm going to make it valuable for other people, I have to give it some kind of physical form, even if that physical form is digital. Visuals are such a good way to do this because a lot of us are visual learners, and that's why you need quick and easy visual tools to help you bring those ideas to life. I want to show you what I mean, and we're going to pop over to the computer. All right, when I want to create something, I head over to PicMonkey.love/Amy. You can go here to claim your free month. I like to start in the hub. Being able to look at all these different things and say, okay, all right, this is what we've done in the past. How can we get creative? What can we do a little bit differently? And then go to templates. Templates is a lot of fun because there is so much to choose from. So I just like to scroll through here, get inspired. These are the types of imagery and ideas that get me pumped up when I'm trying to get re-energized about creativity and what I'm passionate about. Not to mention, when you think about best practices on all these different social platforms, these templates are really, really good examples of what works well in all of those places. There's something about this. It's a YouTube thumbnail, so maybe we can start to play around with this, get some new ideas for how we can do thumbnails in the future, get a little bit re-energized about that. What I like about this one is there's a number of things going on. It looks complicated. It looks super collagey and in your face, which is kind of fun when you're trying to grab attention. And I love paint brush art. This is not my color. If you don't know what your brand colors are already, then just, sort of play around with the wheel here. But I happen to know. So I'm going to type in my dark pink. This is just the hex code for it. It's the easiest way to pull up the exact color. And for this one, let's make this one the lighter color that I love, which is this one. It's starting to look like me a little bit. So something a little bit more on theme for me is not a yellow cup as much as a yellow lemon. I really, really like this one. I want to have some fun here. I want to add an image of me with the lemons. Cute, yeah, but the photo's in the way of the other photo. And I just want me in it. So what I love about PicMonkey, we are going to erase the background. Oh my gosh, is that background eraser tool the best? For somebody that's not a very good designer, as you can probably tell, that was insanely easy. So I want to start working with these guys again. This isn't my typical text, but we'll work with it for just a minute because we're trying some new stuff. So we're going to put here, go after the life. So cute. Okay, but I think I gotta adjust this text because it's not quite right. Definitely not my vibe. I'm a really big fan of combining fonts. I know a lot of people hate it, but I'm a combiner. Oh, okay. I have now officially used most of my brain space on making this fun little graphic, which definitely re-energizes me about my purpose and what we're doing. There you have it. I now have a fun YouTube thumbnail, and the photography is so fun. Only one picture is mine. I could kind of pull together the concept, and this is a really fun place to start when you're trying to figure out how to convey to the world what you're passionate about. Here's the moral of the story. Whether you've found your passion yet, you haven't started on on it yet, or you're struggling with it, stop looking for outside opinions and start making something that's going to make you better understand what you're trying to do. Show you something that's going to make the journey worthwhile. Show you something that makes you want to learn more. Something that keeps you interested in this thing that's a passion. I promise you, if it's real, that feeling will not go away. No matter how hard the work gets, no matter how intricate, no matter how much you have to become experts in a million different things just to be able to do it. It won't get old. It'll get tough, but it won't get old. Question of the day. If you could show the world what you're passionate about, what would you create? Share that in the comments below. Thanks again to PicMonkey for being the partner in this episode of AmyTV and for being a great partner of the show overall. I love working with them. They have a dream team working over there, and I swear every single day they come out with something new. They keep telling me like, oh, we just updated this, give it a try. I mean, it's such real time and just amazing people, and I love when there's good people behind great work. So definitely check that out. There's a link in the description below so that you can get 1 month free of their tool. I promise you, you're not going to go back once you have it. It's amazing what you can create. By the way, I acknowledge you for your time and attention here at AmyTV. It means a lot to me. And if you want to help us move our mission forward, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. We have a goal of getting to 1 million subscribers this year, and we can't do that without your help. So tell your friends, tell your family. What's the song? Hide your kids, hide your wife. tell your kids, tell your wife. I don't know. Please subscribe. It means the world. And yeah, thanks for helping us all make a better life for everybody. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you subscribe for good vibes. Kiss the ones you love. And go after the life you want. Cheers. Hey, are you struggling to find time for the things you love? Feel like you're constantly on the go, but taking care of everyone else first? You are not alone, and you deserve so much more. Not only are you capable of taking on this challenge, you already have all the tools it takes to make it happen. That resourcefulness is all you need to get activated by your new daily mantra. Good morning, good life. It's my new book, and it launches on Amazon on December 10th. More details at goodmorninggoodlife.com. I love my color block sweater. It reminds me of calendar blocking. That'll do. That'll do, pig. A literal pig! I do look like a pig. What I'm trying to say is very simple, but I've overworded it.